what's up? This is Panshul. During this corona pandemic, all the elders and children are stuck at their homes. They have nothing to do and get bored. So I have decided to create a video series which will teach you how to solve the Rubik's Cube. So for my first video, I will teach you the terminology, notation and about each piece on the Rubik's Cube. I will do all this along with my younger brother Nehal.
Hello guys.
So let's begin. I will tell you about the pieces on the Rubik's Cube. There are 6 faces and each face has 9 pieces. They are the center, the 4 edges and the 4 corners. The center never moves. No matter how we move the Rubik's Cube, they are stationary and they serve the function of determining which color the face will be of. For example, this is the blue center and it determines that this will be the blue face. The red center determines that this is the red face and so on. Next are the edges. So there are 4 edges on each face. This, this, this and this. And the corners, there are 4 corners on each face as well. This, this, this and this. Now I will tell you about the similarity between the edges and the corners. So when we move the Rubik's Cube, the corners and edges also move. So this edge was here and now it has moved here because we moved the Rubik's Cube. Similarly, this corner was here but now it has moved here because we moved the Rubik's Cube. The difference between the edges and the corners is that the edges have 2 colors. For example, this one, and the corners have 3 colors. For example, this one. Now I will scramble up the Rubik's Cube. And I will ask Nehal about the pieces. So Nehal, can you tell me which is the centerpiece?
This one is the centerpiece.
Very good. This piece is called?
The corner piece.
Very good. Now can you tell me how many edge pieces are there on each face?
4.
And can you point them out for me?
This, that and that.
I asked edges.
Oh, edges. This, that and that then.
Okay, very good. I will teach you the moves on the Rubik's Cube. So when we hold it like this and on the right hand side, when we move this layer upwards, we call it an R move. When we move it down, we call it an R prime move. When we move this layer on the left side down, we call it a L move. When we move this layer up, we call it a L prime move. When we move the up layer 90 degrees towards the left, we call it a U move. And 90 degrees towards the right is a U prime move. And this layer, down layer or D layer, when we move it this side 90 degrees, it is known as D move, and the other side is D prime move. Now this layer or the front layer, when we move it like this, it is a front move or F move. When we move it like this, it is a F prime move. And last, the back layer, when we move it like this, it is a B move, and like this is a B prime move. And the last thing is when we move a layer twice. So for example, I move the R layer 2 times, we will write R2. So that means that we are moving this layer 2 times. And this is same for all the layers. Now let's ask Nehal about these moves. Which is this move?
Oh, that's an R move.
Very good. And this?
That's a B move.
Very good. The request is that please understand this well before watching the next part. Otherwise, you won't be able to understand anything in the next part. So I hope you like this video. If you did, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe and ring that notifications bell. Also share this video with your friends and family. And if you have any doubts, post them in the comment section below and I'll be sure to answer them in the next video. Goodbye.